Yo, yo, what's up? How is everybody? Hello, bubblegum bitches, that's right. Thank you, Heather and Carson, for the subs. Appreciate you guys. Only third person in U.S. history to play a perfect game. So, did the definition of perfect change? Is it a new thing? Anyone hear a buzz? I could fix that. That should be better? Yeah? No? Hello? You hear me. Perfect included never being nominated? Yeah, that's what I thought. Voting the right way every time? I've never heard that one. Unanimous winner and no eviction votes. I think there's a lot of definitions of it. I mean, the semantics are silly. Whatever, she did it. Still hear the buzz? I don't know, y'all. The buzz was the ring light last time. I don't. What? There's no ring light. I don't know what ring light she's referring to. Your light on. It's not better now, is it? No, the one on the computer's off, America. You don't hear any buzz? I don't know. I turned the gain down a little bit. That should be better. Look, I hate when this happens. So annoying. That helps. Okay, well, I just turned the gain down. I'll turn it a little lower and just move the mic closer. But anyways, we have a new winner, Chelsie. And I think Chelsea's game is gonna age even better than we receive it now. I've been like, I don't think I've been very critical of Chelsea's game to what people have said. Like, I always had her basically top of my power rankings. I had her below Brooklyn until the week Brooklyn was evicted, and then she was basically at the top the whole time. But I think her end game was just so perfect, and I think the finale showing that Cam or MJ or her winning that final HOH results in probably a unanimous win for her is insane. That's a ridiculous thing to have accomplished. Leah left the game saying she'd want to work with Chelsie. Rubina, I'm not convinced, would have cut Chelsie. Like, it felt pretty checkmate, that game. I don't think there was a path. So I think, like, it's not like a Jag type endgame where it was a dominant endgame and he controlled everything. Like, he did, but there were a lot of outcomes that would have sent him home, and he avoided them because he won competitions. There's not that many outcomes that would have doomed Chelsie. Like, you had to start doing the math of, like, is there any possible HOH and veto outcome that can evict Chelsie? And for most of the jury phase, there was none. There was no one she could have sat next to and been voted out. And no one was going to put her up anyways. Now, here's perhaps my hot take of the night. I was not super impressed with Chelsea's jury questions. Like, she did well, you know. But I think, like, honestly, MJ exceeded my expectations, whereas Chelsie was under them. Granted, Chelsie did better than MJ, like, in the final two, 100%. But I was not impressed with her answers. I think that first answer was really bad, and then she got put back on track with some really layup questions. You know what I mean? Like I think once she realized she was winning and the questions became very softball, she started knocking him out of the park. You know what I mean? And I think that's why Matt did so historically bad last season, was because you start realizing mid answering questions that you're gonna lose. You know? She didn't need to go after MJ that hard. I don't think she went after her that hard. I thought it was very reasonable. She kept saying, like, I respect MJ, she's a great person, but I controlled her HOH. Like, that's fine. I think MJ did a good job considering those questions were like, I mean, you know you're losing. Those questions are brutal. Thank you, Under Breast Sweat, JTP, and Amber Calderon. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate all of you for hanging out. What did you want Chelsie to say in her answers? I think she did a good job. I'm not trying to, like, you know, rain on her parade. I just think, like, she came in with obviously very scripted answers to questions she wasn't necessarily getting. I think her best answer by far was her talking about the Quinn move and the Leah move. Loved that. No notes. That was perfect. The first question, like, I was like, uh-oh, this could turn ugly pretty quickly. But I think she recovered. The diamond thing was nice, but it did, again, feel like kind of coming out of nowhere. I wish she highlighted the Tucker vote. I wish she would too, but also it's so early in the game. Like, I always find it kind of corny when people bring up their pre-jury moves. Sometimes it's fitting, like bringing up the Izzy vote would make sense, or bringing up the Tucker vote was a big deal, but it was a long time ago. Diamond thing didn't hit like Taylor's Sword and Shield. That's an unfair bar. Like, Taylor's speech is the best speech in Big Brother history, probably. Top 3, at least. Top 2. Her, Kevin Jacobs, Bailey. Kevin Martin was really good. I don't think it was corny, but it did seem like, you know, you wanted to work it in somewhere. Why compare? It's just fun. I think it's comparing is bad when you're using it to tear somebody down, but like when you're talking about the show. Her mentioning MJ always disliked Angela with Chef's Kiss, that was funny. Paris was good too. Thank you, Pawnee B, for the Prime. Appreciate you. No, Eat Animal, yeah, he's gonna eat that up. But Chelsie, I think at this point, in terms of winning games, I think she ranks much better than she does as a winner, even like just as a player. Even though she ranks very highly as a player, just because she is the unfortunate, reality of being a one-time player. But in terms of winning games, I think the only ones in contention are like Dan season 10, Derek season 16, Andy season 15, Cody season 22, and I think that's it. I don't think there's any. I think she's cleared Maggie 10 times over. I think she's cleared June. I think she's cleared Nicole as a winning game, better than 18. I think that's the bar. I think the thing is, like, do you value Derek's dominance over Chelsea's fighting through adversity? Because I think, like, when you're judging winning games, maybe you give the nod to Derek, but as a player, do you have more faith in Chelsie because you saw more dynamic or dynamism, whatever the word is? Dynamicism. That's not a word. People are bringing up Cody should not count with his advantage pre-gaming. Everyone was pre-gaming in 22. I don't hold that against him. I'm not that's not me. I think, like, the criticism I give Cody is the same criticism I give Derek, honestly. Where it's like, you just got the comp piece together and won all the comps and won the game. Like, that's that criticism, and I think that's fair. But the pre-gaming stuff, it's like, it's an all-star season. You weren't stomping out newbies. It was actually a very good cast. Nicole was going to take you to the end and lose. Enzo was going to take you to the end and lose. But I think in terms of like the all-time player rankings, I think she's like, I think she's like probably 7 or 8, 8, 9, something like that. I think I still have Dan, Will, Derek, Cody, just because they've played. I mean, Dan, Will, and Cody I have above. Andy I still have above. I think Derek versus Chelsie is an interesting conversation. But, like, how do you evaluate someone like Danielle Reyes? I think Nicole still, her body of work is too impressive. Thank you, Martins, for the 5 gifts. I appreciate you. Thanks, Martins. How are you doing? Cody faced basically 0 setbacks, whereas Chelsea's game was blown up and rebuilt even better. So, okay. Again, I never want it to seem like I'm tearing Chelsie down on the night of her victory. But she was a massive part of why her power structure fell apart. Her game wasn't blown up passive voice. Like, she was a part of the reason it blew up. And her being able to build back up from there was incredibly impressive and is why she was such a fun winner. But her, like, losing MJ and Leah for no reason was on her, you know? And then she fixed that issue and made it to the end anyways. So, like, I don't view that necessarily as more impressive. I think it shows more, like, she's better at playing from the bottom than Cody and Derek. But is she worse at playing from the top? Maybe. Thank you, Doodle. Thank you, Martins. And thank you, Martin, for the 5. And Doodle for the Prime. Appreciate you guys. Yeah, I mean, Chelsie was able to, like, showcase more of her skills on her season because she did face adversity, but she faced the adversity for a reason. Her whole endgame was from the top, and she cleared. Yeah, but look, we're ranking Pantheon game versus Pantheon game. Like, Cody was at the top the entire game. There was a part in that middle where Tyler was pulling in, and then Tyler self-imploded, and Derek really never had any adversity. So, like, she had more control over her winning game than most winners, like 99% of them. Or, 90%, 85%, whatever it is. And I just don't hold, like, Cody doing it on his second time being less impressive. Like, I think I get that from you get better the more times you play, but he was playing against all returnees, some winners, like, And I think ultimately, like, the body of work helps. Cody played a good game in 16. Dan played a good game in 14. Will played a good game in 7. Like, just having more seasons helps. I mean, Nicole, I still have, like, Nicole above Chelsie, even though Chelsea's game here is more impressive than any of Nicole's games. It's just a body of work thing for, like, those kinds of rankings. But, I mean, that's why I think, like, her closest analog is Derek. How do you rank her versus Derek? I think is interesting. Have you talked to Quinn? We've exchanged DMs. I'm letting him enjoy his time in LA before I, start spamming him. Yeah, but do you get what I'm saying, Stan, about, like, it was everyone's? Like, if Cody did, like, a Paul BB19, I'd hold it against him more. Nicole was the only winner in 22. Ian Showmance. Ian. Cowboys are tough. Going by single gameplay, for me, she's top 3, and the 3 are interchangeable. I mean, I think, like, I think Andy you probably have over Chelsie. And then Dan in Season 10 is hard to evaluate. Like, it's a weird game. I think she's top 5 with a bullet. Like, how you rank the top 5 is just what you value. Do you value just sheer dominance? Do you value versatility? Because then, like, if you value versatility, it's like Dan and Chelsie and Andy are the top. If it's dominance, it's like Derek, Cody, and then Chelsie. Like, I think no matter how you rank it, she's like 3rd. So I guess I do agree with you. I think a lot of my Andy respect comes out of, like, I think BB15 was a really terrible cast, but I think there was a lot of gamers there. A lot of gamers. I think control of the game is most important for me. Well, I think you'd have to value Derek and Cody as your best winners. Why was Ian so passive in BB22? That's hard. They all knew each other, and he was not as connected, and he wasn't involved. Like, it's hard to break into that power structure. He was trying. Best female winner for sure. Winning game, 100%. I don't think it's close. I think she beat the Maggie allegations. I think she cleared June. I think as a player, her and Nicole are the top two, for sure. Her, Nicole, and then I guess Danielle is like the sitting outside. Danielle Reyes. But in terms of just like raw, how good was this game? Like, I still have Tyler's game really high up there, but maybe people are souring on Tyler's game because he had terrible jury management. Ultimately, he misplayed the end game, so like there is stuff to criticize, but I still I'm very high on Tyler's game. If we include Canada, she's comparable to Dane. I would give her more credit than Dane because Dane really was part of a group effort. Like, Dane had Dougie there, and like Dougie was excellent himself, whereas Chelsie really was like a one-woman wrecking crew. How about comparing her to Danielle's game? I think they were pretty similar in Season 3. Just needed very... I think Danielle played well in Season 3. I think they had actually a lot more modern strategy in that season than you'd expect for a season that early. But I'm watching Danielle in All-Stars, and it's like watching a whole different show. The strategy was so different. So it's like comparing the two feels so hard. I think it's just give your flowers, and I don't know. Chelsie is 10 times better than Nicole. Nicole can't carry Chelsea's luggage. What she showed in one season was much more impressive than what Nicole showed in her first season. But I think there should be a certain level of respect to Nicole, like, you know, doing so well so consistently is impressive. Nicole needed to play against rookies a second time to win. It's true. That's a valid criticism. There were 3 other vets, and it was a pretty strong cast of rookies. I don't know, we're talking like the challenge of newbies. It was like a strong cast of newbies, but yeah. But then she came back in 22 and played a very similar game, you know? And she won reindeer games, which I don't really care about at all, but it shows, again, like Nicole does well in shows. She's good at it. Yeah, has anybody in their... I'm going to go take a pill. Getting congested. Sorry. Be right back.
Wait, stay like that? He's looking submissive
and breedable. Breedable, submissive and breedable.
You're a naughty, 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 naughty boy. Naughty, naughty boy. Naughty, naughty, naughty boy. You're a naughty, naughty boy.
I like America a lot. Fuck me.
Got you now. Took a while, but I worked you out. Liar, liar, good at it. I look back now and boy, you're full of shame, shame, shame. You left your phone. Your girlfriend rang while you weren't home. Shame, shame.
All right. Yeah. Can I enter my hater era for a second? Can I go full hater? Is that okay? Would you guys accept that? People saying, could we just do the BB26 cast for BB27? For y'all, was it the cast that made this season amazing? Super likable cast. But... very, very nice cast, but... You love them? Yeah, it's very interesting. I think it's like there's different types of Big Brother fans. I think a lot of people really connected with this cast, but you know, I think production did a much better job this season, top to bottom. Like comps were better. I think the episodes were better. I think the twists were better. I think Julie was better for what it's worth. I think she had a really good season. Like I think this season was just a better episode to episode, full season, just a better piece of media for sure. And like I think the way I'm gonna remember the season was like good season, unpredictable gameplay, insanely great live episodes. For me personally, I would like, if we're talking like modern seasons, let's start with BB16 or something. I would say 17's better, 18's better, 20's better. I would put 26 around like, I think I'd have it like above 23 and 24. Yeah, I think I would just say like 17, 18, and 20 were better for me. But it would be probably next. How did this being your first season after playing change your mind on the show overall? Didn't change my mind at all, really. But it changed the way I engaged with the show. I was like much more into it and involved and, watching more. Would you like AI Arena to stay? I mean, I think it should end earlier, personally. But yeah, some variant of it. I think I was dead. I mean, look, I had a lot of criticisms about the AI Arena. You could go back to my Twitter from when the twist was announced. And I think those issues can pop up next year if they do it again. The idea that vote flips are really hard to happen. Like, I can tell you what, BB25 would have been stifled really hard by AI Arena. If you guys think like our unanimous votes were boring, I think it would have been much worse on our cast. Because there's no way we flip on Izzy. There's no way these flips are happening. It just wouldn't happen. So I think they hit like a perfect balance between they had the right cast for the twist landed. I think it was good. I think they should end it after the old pre-jury. So there's 16 house guests. Once the 12th place person is evicted, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12. I think we should have 5 weeks of AI Arena. And then once we're at like the new school jury, which I guess now the juries are just going to be 7 people, but once we get to that final 11, it's done. Women winning like 70% of the comps is a huge reason why it was good. Yeah, a lot of factors came into play there. Number one, they evicted the comp beasts, and there wasn't a mechanism where the comp beasts could return to the game. Because, again, like, people blame, you handed the game to Jag, you handed the game to Cameron. I evicted all of them. every single one of them. Some of them twice. So, like, that's one factor. They evicted Tucker, and Tucker stayed evicted. So he couldn't comp beast anymore. Number two, the big athletic guy of the season was really bad at competitions. Cam was not good. Very likable. We love Cam, but, like, that helped too. And MJ and Chelsie are good competitors, specifically MJ, with the physical stuff. So you have, like, more equitable comps, a more evenly balanced cast, even though, like, Chemo, Rubina were really bad at comps. Cam, really bad. So, like, when we got to the end of the season, it was very similar to Jag, Bowie, Matt, Jag, Bowie, Jag. Like, it was just Chelsie and MJ winning everything. But I think people found that more tolerable than Matt and Jag for obvious reasons. I don't think so, Katie, because Riley did really bad in that second week 2 veto, Twisted Tasks, which is like the running around thinking type of comp, which was all of our comps. I don't know if she would have been good at like comics and stuff like that. I think she probably would have been worse than Jag. Mountain Doofus, it's in the heat of the moment. I think it's easy to get those things wrong. I think both MJ and Chelsie low-key guessed on a couple of those questions, and they got there. Yeah, I think what they should do, Stan, is just shorten the end game. Like, maybe at the final 6, do like a triple eviction, instead of a double, to just get us there, or just like condense it like time-wise would probably be a lot better. Just do like a normal Big Brother end game, but just smaller time period. Or just do 2 doubles. Yeah, I mean, did BB23 do that where it was like a double final 8 and 6 or something? America would have won multiple comps this season. Yeah, she would have had a much better shot. But Jag was good. Like, actually, Jag won similar types of comps over and over. Like, Cam would have probably won a lot more comps, honestly. In the same way, like, Tucker was winning a lot of just random comps because he was good under pressure. She would have won comics. Well, without Jag, for sure. Is Chelsie as number 4 all-time winner a crazy recency bias take? Do you mean winning game or as a player? Different questions. I don't think it's a crazy answer for either of them, but... Yeah, I think so, Katie. I think it's a very different skill set, like keeping it cool and calming down and just breathing. Winning game? Yeah, I think 4th for winning game is very fair. I think Derek, Cody, Andy, Dan are the ones I would accept putting above her. Anyone else, I'd be like, I don't know. Cam and AI would have won everything. Yeah, he would have been good. I mean, if he was competing against Jag, he could have lost in a lot of them, but I mean, Heisem would have never lost, really. Yeah, I think I'd have her a little bit further down TS as a player. Probably like 7 or 8, but it's same difference. Just because she's a one-time player. It's the one-time player tax. Hope we get to see her again. I need BB25 and 26 cast to merge. We run it back for 27. I want to see something. We would get smoked. All of BB25 would be gunning for each other, and BB26 would work together to vote us out. We would be cooked, I'm telling you. It would not be good. It would be like the Challenge USA, where like all of Big Brother cannibalized and Survivor just won. Any social media stuff you guys wanna talk about? Send me links. Anything you saw that you thought was funny? We're gonna have America come in about 20 minutes. We'll do the costume stream, so get your costume links ready. There's like no social media stuff. It has been very dry. Very, very dry. I honestly can't believe she remembers the name of the alliance. Honestly, I can't believe it. You know what's even more sad? Today we did the second part of the Q&A with Bowie. And some people are being annoying in the Q&A. Let me say, if you're watching right now, just chill. That's all I ask. Just chill. But they were like, if you could have a final 2 with anyone in the cast outside of the people sitting next to you, who would it be? And I said Mimi again. Sorry. Give me a better answer. I assume it would be mutual this time. Assuming that they have a final 2 with me too. But Jared Fields. I can't pick Jared, Suri, or Izzy because they're all still there. It's the same season. So I can't, Izzy without Suri. Yeah, no, sure, that'd be a good answer, but I can't answer that. Also, I think that'd be stressful. Final two with Izzy, that'd be a lot. Riley? No, I think it's got to be someone who you could, survive the block against. Someone who's also low-key. Is that posting tonight? It should be, but I want to be careful promising it. We uploaded a couple other things, though. We uploaded the Final Four eviction TikTok live and the full video of the live stream yesterday if you want to see, people's reaction to all the moments. So there's hours of that posted. But we do have it recorded, so. Because we're going to dinner with Dawn later, so I just want to make sure we have time. Is this. We need a close enough. Here's Cruel Summer. Look at them. Such nice gentlemen. What do we got here? Yeah, it's very similar. I think, honestly, I give more grace to Cody than MJ in this regard. Because they're both, the same age. But the Cody Victoria stuff would have scared me. I'm going to be honest. The whole idea of everyone said if anyone brings Victoria to the end, I'm voting for Victoria. I would have been overanalyzing the shit out of that. In my head. I would have been freaked out. I would like to think I wouldn't make a stupid decision. So that scares me. And then the MJ thing, MJ knows she would have beaten Cam. I think MJ probably thought she had a better chance of beating Chelsie than Cody, thought he had beating Derek, but it is interesting. There's a lot of similarities. Lunar sent me something that I'm blocked. Whoops. I'll play it for you guys. 1 second.
Oh my god, people are so nice. This is Quinn. What? You gotta have hot. Ah! Oh my god. Oh my god.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good. She went live at the party. Good for her. She's bringing it. You haven't seen the last of her. I got the FaceTime and some very exciting news. I saw this. It probably is Bold and Beautiful, huh? That makes a lot of sense. Yeah, I didn't think about it. That makes sense to me. It's the correct choice. Yeah, we can talk about this. So, Quinn, Angela, Tucker for top 3. Her and Tucker probably? Yeah, probably. So, Quinn, Angela, Tucker, top 3. I think that is the right top 3. I think, obviously, we're give and take with Tucker. But he was the lock. I think it proves a couple things. Number 1, it kind of proves how Suri threw a wrench in the BB25 voting, because, it did very much just, divide the online opinion. And I think what it proves more so is production picks who's top 3, not by rigging it, but by producing the TV show. Because Quinn had a outsized edit for his placement. He deserved the edit. He was very involved and was, so maybe outsized is the wrong word. But he had a huge edit for getting 9th place. Angela, of course, had a huge edit. And Tucker goes without saying. So, Leah was loved online for a while. She had a 2-3 week stretch there where people were really pulling for Leah. But it never translated to the show in the same way Quinn did, Tucker did, Angela did. at all. He ended with 175 DRs. Yeah, which is more than me. I think it's more than Matt from last season. And obviously he was placed worse than me, and there was less episodes. So, like, production was a big fan of Quinn, which makes sense. Quinn gave them a lot to work with, so not a huge stat to beat. I had, like, the 6th most DRs in my season. I got a pretty reasonable edit for not winning any competitions, not playing in any vetoes. Oh, Matt had more than me, which is, you'd hope, but, like, it was only a couple more. It was kind of crazy. I think our list was, like, I think number 1 was Jag, then Suri, then Cameron, then Felicia, then Matt, then me, I think. Do you think playing for AFP is viable if you think you're in a bad spot, or is it too easy to see through it? I think it's probably, like, if you're trying to play for it, you're going to get screwed. I genuinely don't think Tucker was trying to get AFP. I think he just wanted to make good TV and was bored. But I will say, the past 2 AFP winners, Cameron and Tucker, both made a lot of decisions with the sole purpose of making good TV, and they both got AFP, so there is something to that, right? People like Cameron and Tucker went. Okay, I know Tucker is not everyone's cup of tea. He likes tea, he likes puzzles. That's not a fair comparison. It's not like there's Davon over here, and then it's the Cameron, Tucker, Jeff Schroeder. Like, Tucker's not that. If you don't like his antics, that's fine, but he's a fine guy. He was definitely a little bit wired on the finale. He's a little bit wired, which I think people are like, "Oh my god, he was doing coke out in the studio a lot." Like, no, it's finale night. Like, you're very amped up. You haven't been on TV in a while. You know, it was a little tough to watch sometimes. The him and Rubina stuff was just handled in a weird way. Is that Tucker always was, though? It felt a little bit amped up. But I know what you're saying. Like, that is Tucker. It felt like a little amped up to me. Tucker is Zach Rance for Instagram fans instead of Tumblr fans. That's a crazy... I'm going to have to do a deep dive on that. I'm going to have to think about it. That's some take. Reflect on that. Honestly, I have to. I just don't see the Davon voters voting Tucker and certainly not Cameron. I think Davon was beloved by casuals, which is weird. You wouldn't expect because, like, straight up, they like white dudes usually. But they love Davon. I mean, that's what it comes down to. Like, Suri was loved by a lot of casuals. Not all, but a lot. Tiffany, Taylor. Like, it's all what the show presents. And the show can't, like, make stuff out of thin air. Like, Tucker made a ton of crazy moves. And Cameron, he did some shit. Right, obviously they hide some stuff, but, like, they can't just, like, apparate someone's AFP win. But obviously they have a very heavy hand in that. Did this happen? It's funny. Cam was heavily pushed by the edit and producers more than Tucker. Okay, I was thinking Cam BB26. Yeah, I think Tucker was more of a central figure legitimately, whereas Cam wasn't. Final die room count. Let's look at this. So, Chelsie is number 1 with 261. That makes sense. Angela with 199. Or I guess 214 is MJ. That makes sense with all the comp wins. Angela getting to 199 is impressive. Yeah, like the Leah getting 130, honestly, that's more than I would I mean, that's about the America Blue number, so that makes sense. T-Core got a tough one. I mean, Joseph got the Mimi edit. T-Core getting 87 feels ridiculous. This is the big standout number to me that doesn't make any sense. 87 is kind of crazy. But I bet what a lot of that came down to is they liked Chemo and Rubina in the DR more, and T-Core wasn't always the best at verbalizing her game. Like, a lot of times her fans would have to explain what she was doing to everyone else because T-Core wouldn't do it. So I assume that translates to the DR to some capacity. But for T-Core's impact on the game, only 87 is crazy. Quinn at 175 is insane. But I think it's fitting. I think it makes sense. But like 175 is a big number. And then Tucker with 150 that's insane. Like, I had 151, I believe. so I beat out, the 11th place finisher. I think I made it like 50 more days or 35 more days, 40 more days. I had 155. Okay. All right. Not bad. But this all like lines up to me. Chelsie having the most, then MJ, then Angela, then Quinn. Again, 3 of the top 4 DR getters are your top 3 AFP.
Literally, fuck off.
That's not right. 3 of the top 5, but like they're all the ones down here who you wouldn't expect to have as many DRs. Thank you, Hillary. Appreciate it. If you guys want to look at this just for a second. Jag had, you guys can't see this. I'm sorry. I got to zoom in for you guys. I'll try to zoom in more. It's kind of hard with Twitter. But like, Jag's at 268, which is an insane number. Suri at 239, which I think Suri's is probably the biggest standout number of like, I mean, Cam at 202 is crazy. But Suri having 239 without any competition wins, I think was kind of reflected in the fact that like, a lot of times you'd hear Suri's opinion when it had nothing to do with any decision being made. Like, it would be like Jag winning HOH, deciding to backdoor Cameron, and then there'd be a DR of Suri being like, I'm going to lay low this week and let all the big targets target each other. It's like, no one else is getting that DR. Felicia being 212. I'm actually happy with that. When I was watching it, it didn't feel like she was getting that much of an edit, or this big of an edit, but obviously that's understandable. But like Blue and America being right next to each other, I'm surprised America got more than Blue. They must have given America a lot that final week, right? That final week, I think they must just, I know that's like America's star week. But Mimi being at 44 is diabolical. Mimi having less DRs than Riley is wild. Maybe you'll watch it one of these days. It's up to America. I'm not going to push that on her. Tyler had 303 and Paul 324. I mean, Paul makes a lot of sense. I'm sure they had a lot in BB18, but in 19, like, that's always going to happen. Bowie 113. I think it makes sense, right? But yeah, I think the standouts for this to me are like Jag having the most makes sense. I think Suri has more than you'd think, but it still makes sense. And then Cameron, of course, is the big outlier. I think Jared having 126 makes sense. I mean, he was in the center of everything the entire time he was there. I would say, I think I probably have the most proportional edit you could possibly have on Big Brother. I don't think I was over-edited, under-edited. I think I was probably under-edited a bit at the start and then over-edited in the middle. Got the proper edit in the end. Like, I think mine was perfectly balanced. Luke's one confessional was about me, right? Him, like, not knowing I was nominated. How many did Angela have? 200 or 199. 199. I think it was. It was like me, Jag, and Luke talking in the game room, and Luke didn't know I was. I don't know if that was just a segment about Luke, but that's what I remember about Luke on the show. Not too many highlights, to be honest. It should be noted when you're thinking about these numbers, though, like, there were an extra full 100 confessionals on our season because it was just longer, more episodes. So everyone's numbers are a little bit inflated. Did you see Quinn wants to go on the cruise? Look, I'll say this to Quinn when he gets here. I'm glad that public opinion has turned rightfully for Quinn. I think right now we're at a space where, like, everyone's positive about Quinn. The Quinn haters have receded. They're hibernating. Really good timing. I hope he doesn't do the whole, like, searching his name by date thing that I've done. Like, that's... Because there were some moments there where people were being unhinged about Quinn for no reason. Do him a solid. Try and get him on the cruise. I'm sure if he wants to go on the cruise, he'll get on the cruise. Top 3 AFP? Are you kidding me? Because all the things he was getting shit for were so silly, like so unhinged and unreasonable. Nothing to deserve it. Cruise is about to be 30 players. Or is going to have 30 players. You got to fill the room somehow. Yeah. Him bragging about wearing Rubina's skirt. You don't have to delete that. I mean, possible ban evader. I think wearing Rubina's skirt. Y'all, let me. My issue with Quinn was him bragging about wearing Rubina's skirt, but that's really it. And I ended up missing him a lot in feeds after he was evicted. Yeah, I don't care about that at all. Because it messed with Rubina's mind. Look, I think just because, like, Rubina... he didn't do anything wrong. Rubina reacts how she wants to react, and that's understandable, and you can have empathy for Rubina, but that's not on Quinn. Also attempting to kiss Rubina? I don't think that happened. Are you talking about that night where they were all, like, teasing each other about the kissing? If we watched the same thing that I watched, that's an insane thing to... Yeah, that was not what was happening there. If you just watch the thing like a normal human being, I think it's hard to have a takeaway there's any problem with that. It felt like Quinn was probably the most uncomfortable the entire time. Classic Surrey, rewriting history. My bad, skis. It's all right, Surrey. We all make mistakes. Everyone's drinking the Quinn juice, as they should. As they should. Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm sure a lot of people were annoyed with Quinn for his strategic decisions. I'm sure Quinn is probably the most annoyed. But that's its own thing. What's nice about Quinn's strategic mistakes is they made for fun TV. The worst thing you could do is be like, make bad game moves that damage the season. His bad game moves made the season better. Is it the actual Surrey Fields? Who can say? Who would you most want to play with from this season? Probably Chelsie. Yeah, I think it's fun to play against good players. I think I was much better playing against good players than playing against bad players. I think I would have had a tough time in this season. They were way too kumbaya, too many group activities. I don't think that was for me. I need gamers. I think I would have been like a fish out of water. Like a slightly better Joseph, maybe. Like, I think I would have forced it more than Joseph, but, like, it would have been exhausting. The group sing-alongs would have killed me. Killed me. The dances. What's most likely to be the next All-Stars? I mean, didn't, like, All-Stars 2 only happen because of the pandemic? Low-key? Like, people saying 30, like, I don't think so. Like, I don't think they want to do All-Stars anytime soon. I don't think All-Star Big Brother lends itself well to All-Star seasons. I think they're very exciting, but, like, I don't think it's the right kind of game. I think it's better for new players, but look, as a viewer, I would love an All-Star season. It's always fun. It's the anticipation in the early game, the pre-game, it's super fun. I really think a second chance season would be better. Watching people like Cedric and Izzy play again, I'd much prefer to, like, see Jag play against Josh Martinez and Taylor, and, you know, like, I think they'd be like hungrier and less connected to each other. Like, the last thing I want is, like, all these people who are already friends together going in the house, and it's just going to be a little bit of a drag. Cedric, no, he was another loyalty player. I think he's hungry. I think he would do some stuff. Do you think BB30 could be all winners? I think they'll definitely have enough at that point, because if you notice, like, all the new players are down to play again. Same with Survivor. Because a lot of new players want to be an influencer, or when they get off the show, they realize they could be an influencer. I think I'm probably in that category. Where, like, obviously I'm not, like, you know, like, I'm going to law school. Like, I'm not, you know. But ultimately, even if you're not going in with that goal, you realize there is something there. And then going on more shows and more shows is the best way of maintaining that, increasing that, all of it. Are they out of LA and back home yet? It took me a while. My flight was for the day after, but we got a new flight because we were hanging out in LA for a bit. But if they're doing the CBS flights, they probably fly out today. Internship's good. I've been taking a backseat while I'm doing LSAT stuff. Was the watch party missing something without having Cedric and Riley falling in love there? The watch party was great, actually. It was really, really good. I feel terrible because the food situation shat the bed. We had a food truck that was supposed to come, and they bailed on us last minute, so it was just like the bar's pizza and pretzels and stuff. Like, that's on us. But again, like, not much we could do there, but, you know, we're the event organizers. That's on us. But the venue was perfect. It was like 2 rooms. There was a downstairs. There was an upstairs. We started it off. It was like Bowie DJing downstairs. We met everybody. It was super easy to watch the show, both upstairs and downstairs. It was packed. If you guys saw the TikTok live, it's 150 people. It was like very busy, so it felt like stuff was going on, but it wasn't uncomfortable at all. So it was pretty good. I blame Kenny. Doesn't he have a food truck? Was he lying about that? I don't remember the story with Kenny's food truck. That was his, like, I think that was his fake, right? His fake story. It was funny. Well, I don't know if I'm allowed to say it. Some people from Survivor were there, and they had, like, people around them, like, crazy. Some people in the Nashville area. It was pretty funny. Y'all should try and rent a theater next time like Kat did. Yeah, we were talking about that. Seems awesome. I think it'd be even better for Survivor because that's more of like a movie. Like a Survivor finale in a theater would be epic, right? But we've definitely talked about it. I think it's a cool idea. I think Kat, I've heard her event was awesome. You saw him on Bowie's Live? No, you didn't. The Q&A part probably easier in a theater too. Yeah, it was kind of cool because we had an upstairs and a downstairs section. So me and America would go talk to people upstairs, and then Red and Bowie would talk to them downstairs during commercial, and we'd switch. It was a cool way of doing the event. Let me text America, see what her deal is. Because we should start doing thing. Because we are doing the Halloween costume stream today. I hope you guys have your links ready. Hear her yapping through the door. I believe the word is talking, communicating. Bills -1 tonight seems like a safe bet. It's an amazing bet, Jerry. I would hammer that. Jets are terrible. It's easy to rent a theater as well. I've done it for my cousin's birthday. Just call the theater and they'll give you details how. Yeah, but, you know, you have to, like, actually organize the event, too, which is its own thing. But I don't know. I'm sure you have to, you know, our venue we weren't paying for, which is nice. They just got good bar sales because it was a Sunday night and it was, like, packed. Wait, I'm new. What link do I need to ready? So, crowd, I'm having America join us in stream, and we're going to be looking at your couples costume ideas for Halloween. So if you have Amazon links for couples costumes, that's what we're going to be looking at. Or any type of link, but preferably Amazon. Try to keep it Amazon. I think Robert Saleh was not the problem, but he was a problem, so getting rid of him is fine. What if people have TikToks with idea? You could submit them. I'm going to be screening all of them anyways, so. Will you do a Survivor watch party? We're talking about it, yeah. We'll keep you posted. Isn't it too late to order anything? Nah, it's 2024. Yeah, I was trying to tell you, hey, bub. Kitty, kitty, purr, and muffin hands. I don't like that idea for so many reasons. So many. Can't list them all. I hear you. He also has, like, the worst winning record of any head coach who coached over 50 games, which I understand he had a bad team, but come on. We have enough data at this point, like. Who from the cast fell off the face of the earth other than Luke the most? Kirsten. I don't think anyone's seen Kirsten. Cameron's dropped off the face of the earth recently. But Kirsten's been, you know. She's not like at events or anything. I'm curious to hear America's story on family style ended up happening. If she wants to talk about it on the podcast. Yeah, we'll probably bring it up. We're going to be recording the podcast like normal tomorrow, so. We'll probably bring it up. We have a lot to talk about, which is nice. Didn't Mimi hang out with Kirsten recently? I did see that. That was cute. Are Red and Cam still close? Not sure, really. I think they're still buds. I think Cam's been pretty radio silent, though. He better not be on another show. Nah, I don't think it's that. I don't think it's that. I don't have TikTok. Is Red actually big on there? Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't know how to translate TikTok numbers into real life. Like what's big on TikTok. I feel like I have a good sense of like Instagram and Twitter. TikTok's weird. Like TikTok feels like numbers are so inflated. A lot of followers. Yeah, I mean, the way social media works, though, is you post a ton. Like, the strategy is you post, like, a ton of stuff on social media over and over and over again. Most of it is misses, and then you get a hit every now and then. Thank you, JPR, for the gift, if I didn't already say that. I appreciate you, JPR. Did I miss it? I don't know. Thank you. Again, as always, the GOAT. So, you know, like people criticize like Blue for that. Like she posts so much. But it's like that is just how influencing works at this point, right? Like you just spam post and then there's hits and that builds your audience and you post more. It's just the nature of the algorithm. All right, y'all. She's hyping herself up. 3 deep breaths.
Oh, he's so annoying.
There she is. America Lopez, everybody.
Hello. Can't believe you're making me speak more. Can I just nod? If I like it, I'll
I told
nod.
America, I'm like, we canceled once, not again.
Yeah.
Absolutely not. The buzzing might be back, but the gain's better so you could hear America.
You know what the buzzing is? The buzzing's probably the fucking fan. It's so cold in here.
I think it is the fan, but I was trying to figure out ways to not turn off the
I
fan.
could hear it. It was loud too.
Lowering the gain helped. Okay, we're going to get straight into it because we have dinner in 50 minutes. So we're going to do like a quick 30-minute go through all of them.
Okay, I thought they already submitted stuff, no?
Nah, they just send links in chat.
Well, yeah. Have they sent that already?
No, but now is your time. Send your links, everybody. Send your links.
I can't believe we bought this. I'm so pissed we bought this. I usually like the Martha Stewart candles. This one is an espresso martini. And I saw it and I was like, yeah, babe, let's take it. And then we got it here and I looked at it and I was like, you know what? I don't like it that much. It doesn't even look like an espresso martini. This is not an espresso martini glass. Okay. I see a lot of bello.
Okay.
Okay. Have we mentioned this before? Like, do we give off Kermit and Miss Piggy vibes?
Oh, I think we do.
I've gotten this in previous relationships, though. So is it just me? Like, am I just Miss Piggy? Or...
Okay, let's stop the links. We'll ask for more later, but let's look at the ones we have right now. I mean, it's not like you're like super Miss Piggy, but I think I'm very Kermit.
Well, do you think that's just the type of guy that I attract? Like, is that my type?
From what you told me of
vibes?
people in the past, I don't know. I don't think your ex is like Kermit-y. But I think I give off Kermit, definitely. Okay, let's look at them.
Wait, do your Kermit voice. That'll be the deciding factor on whether I want to do Miss Piggy.
Somewhere over the rainbow, somewhere. Is it okay?
It's an ick.
Do you know I'm trying to do a Kermit voice?
It's so bad.
Okay, how do you feel about this, America?
It's like... That's good.
That's good?
But the fact that it's like you got it so close, I'm like, I don't know.
All right, give me your Miss Piggy. Ha-ya!
Yeah, mine's ha-ya, ha-ya. Because, you know, she busts out like a karate chops randomly.
Okay, America, what do you think?
Bob Ross.
You're gonna be my work of art?
I don't think so. I'm sorry. I don't know if you can wear that wig.
What do you mean? Like, I don't have the agency? What do you mean?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, it describes it as an afro wig.
Well, this is the back profile. What do you think?
Who?
It's like a Felicia dress.
Oh, I get a blonde wig.
Oh my God! Wait! I need you to entertain for a second while I grab the special gift we got from Lolo.
Yes, it's all the way on the other side. It's on the desk because I know he doesn't know where it is. Looks like Cam's hair. LOL. Maybe when he first came into the house. Move the camera lower. I see Cory. I don't know. I don't want to mess with this.
So check this out. Lolo is a fan of Bowie's primarily on the Patreon. Very sweet person. Has come to both of our events, and she came bearing gifts.
Insane find.
Insane find. If you want to see the track list.
I tried looking it up because she said she got it on eBay and that it was easy. I tried looking it up. There's no trace. And we talked to Bowie about it and Bowie said, oh my God, like this is the stuff. Like these are the CDs that I used to go around when I would go to radio stations and I would give them like my mixtape. Like I'd give them this. So this is like from some radio station years ago when she, you know what I mean? It's not signed. It is signed.
Let's keep going though, because we have a lot of costumes to get to.
But this is what it is.
And not a lot of time.
Yeah.
Thank you, Lolo, for the 100 bits. Appreciate you, Lolo.
It's so amazing. Also, Bowie looks the exact same.
All
but
right.
like with a wig.
This isn't really a costume, it's just an idea.
Dragon and donkey, okay. Okay.
It's cute.
It's cute. I like how it's like, oh, sexy dragon, and then you're just like wearing a gray sweatpants. They just want to see you in the gray sweatpants.
Oh, you think that's why?
Yeah.
They give you all these revealing articles of clothing?
I'm on to them.
Okay. This is a terrible costume.
I get the idea though, and look, okay, I will tell y'all, this has been in my top 5 costumes for the longest time. Like, I thought about this. I think it Miss Piggy and Kermit, yeah. But I just don't know how to make it like hot.
You want to hear something crazy? I have a Kermit the Frog Halloween story.
What do you
I
mean?
ordered a Kermit the Frog mask because I liked my my impression, and it was like a $45 mask, and I'm like pretty young at this point. I'm like, oh, that's probably good quality. And it was a piece of paper with a string on it, like printed out, and it was $37 shipping from the UK.
You got scammed. Where'd you buy this from? Etsy?
Amazon. I was dumb.
He got like one of those the Piggy Pals. What is not Piggy Pals, the paper plates.
Zoo Pals?
Zoo Pals.
Yeah, so that was $40 shipping for my piece of paper. It was good.
That's a good one. It's a good one.
Hello.
Bello, have we talked about Minions, babe? Minions would be a good one.
Would I be a Minion too, or would I be Gru?
Would it be too basic?
It would be basic, but sexy Minion is a fantasy.
I need my costume to require some explanation.
Should I be the purple Minion?
Yes, that'd be good.
That'd be good.
Yeah,
I should be Dr. Defario. It's a good idea.
A couple of vodka sodas in you, and you are the purple Minion.
I'm kind of built like the bad guy in the first one.
Vector.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Soap, and then like your sudsy, I suppose. I don't know.
Cute. I like the loofah dress, TBH, but
I think I could pull this off.
And what, we just like rub up against each other? Is that the vibe?
No, you rub up against this big piece of foam. Oh, it's Angela Rummins? What are you talking about?
What does this mean?
That's too Angela Rummins coded? I feel like I missed some lore on BB26.
Yeah, I'm missing some stuff too.
Did she have a loofah thing going on?
I know, was she the one that was a costume model at some point? But like, this isn't her.
She modeled loofah costume pre-BB20. Interesting. 36. Oh, we saw this one.
Yeah, because I was thinking of doing YB and Coraline.
Yeah.
But then we, ran into the dilemma that we couldn't make that sexy.
This is a good one,
So
though.
I saw this one. This is a good one.
Yeah. The no sexualizing children angle is very inconvenient for our Halloween costume ideas.
Well, no, babe. It's like, I want to do something Coraline related. That's perfect.
Another Kermit and Miss Piggy.
Would I have to be blonde? I feel like I'd have to be blonde.
You've done it before. You've got the range.
What do you mean?
You've been blonde before.
I'm not going to go blonde just for Halloween.
Would it be the worst thing? Bloody doctor adult nurse costume.
Is there a backstory? Like, oh, is this when Cory had his operation?
It's very different looking at these costumes versus looking at the ones America looks at on her phone. and laptop.
Yeah, I don't think, can we show those?
I don't think we can.
Actually, what's the name of the website? I was looking at a website and it wasn't that bad.
Can you all send more? We need more links. Let's go. Chop chop.
Is it Call Me Fancy? Shop That Fancy? There's this like website that does like really cute Halloween costumes, and I was looking at them recently.
America should carry a fake nutsack around? What?
Just one ball around. Because I joked that was, it's us after your operation.
Oh.
So but you would be the patient instead of the doctor.
I understand. Just dress as Izzy and Paige and they dressed up as y'all last year. It would be hard to explain to a lot of people.
Literally, fuck off.
Thank you, Weeping Willow.
Romeo and Juliet. Oh my god.
Appreciate you guys.
I love Romeo and Juliet. I have that version of
They don't see
Crocodile
this yet.
Rock. Oh,
I'm just gathering the links.
sorry. I have that version of is it Crocodile Rock or Alligator? It's Crocodile Rock.
I don't know.
I have it in
either
my
of
head
these
all the
people are.
time. Sorry, on here. You hear the draft? There's one here too. Oh, you open the window.
I didn't open anything. I guess that was Bowie.
Oh, it's the same model, the same loofah model. Good for her. Booked and busy.
All right, we'll get like 2 or 3 more links and then we'll run it back.
Okay, tequila and
Stop
lime.
looking at. They don't see it.
Well, then put it on.
No, I'm gathering the links. I gotta screen them so someone doesn't have a big costume that says the N-word across it. Because you guys are demons, some of you.
But I'm
All
not
right.
saying that.
What's up? All right,
Can't say
that'll do
anything.
it. No more links. Okay, let's look at them. So a Luke costume is a no. That is correct. All right.
Too basic.
A 14-piece 1920s couple flapper accessories. Could I start wearing this like chain unironically is the problem.
We don't want that.
This like what do you call it? Like a pocket watch or a...
Yeah, but why is he wearing it around his neck? Was that a thing?
I guess, yeah. I don't know. Not modern enough, I'd say. Mystery offer. So this, I'd be the bun. They're killing it. I'll tell you, these two models are putting everything into this hot dog costume.
Yeah, face card. Doesn't decline.
Yeah, this is something. I like the implication. I think that's all I like about it.
You like the implication?
Yeah.
Of course you do.
Romeo and Juliet. It's a very basic costume. You'd have to do more with it, but I like it as a premise.
Well, I already have like my Oktoberfest costume. If I put a little gnome hat on it, right, that would look like...
That would... America said, I'm trying to get blacklisted from all CBS shows.
You don't like it?
I did not say that. That's not the words that came out of my mouth. Is that not on your Instagram?
I archived it.
Yeah, America
so
sent me a lot of her
fast.
Halloween costumes from years past that used to be on her Instagram, and I'm like, I don't care what negative impact anyone had on my game. You know what I mean? This is good. I like the idea. Of
You're like,
Romeo and
I'm
Juliet.
glad I got sent to the jury.
Literally. Crybaby.
You already did baby last year. Also, I would never wear that for Halloween, ever.
Would she, though? Locke and Kate from Lost? Why do I have to be Locke? Can't be Sawyer? What do you mean?
Yeah. Well, Sawyer does have dimples.
I could be Richard.
We just put an eyeliner on you.
He just wants you bald? Yeah, just give it 4 years. Who sent me to the virus website?
It's USA Today.
Deadpool and Wolverine?
I did not like the movie.
I think dressing up as Marvel is corny.
I know
right now.
Nathan sent this. LOL.
Teen Titans?
I don't know who they are. I'm sorry.
You know who this is.
No, but I didn't watch I didn't watch. Is this Cartoon Network?
The Tooth and Tooth Fairy duo?
How do you feel about Fairly Odd Parents?
I mean, I'd be Timmy Turner, right?
We could do Timmy Turner and Trixie. We could do Wanda and Cosmo.
But it's you don't want to be the kids again because it's weird. We could be Cosmo and Wanda, but like my whole thing was I was Timmy Turner.
Yeah.
So that'd be kind of tough. Trashy couple. What do you think about this? You like this idea?
That's perfect. Angela.
The game show contestants.
The Katy Perry at the Met Gala.
I love the quality of model they get for these costumes.
Well, they're like real models.
I think it's hilarious, yeah.
That guy's like 6'6".
Because you know he's going back to like his like shared apartment in LA, and they're like, "How was work?" He's like, "It was great." It was great.
He's getting paid. What about
Of course. Milk and cookies.
I would never wear that. Leggings on Halloween.
What if I'm milk? What if you were wearing nothing under the cookie?
Oh, now we're talking.
That's something. Slutty pumpkin and hanging Chad. That's a good idea. Tequila and the lime. I think America would be pissed just being the lime.
You think I'd be the tequila?
This actually with nothing under would be crazy.
You think so?
Yeah.
How's the back? Not that crazy. It's just a dress.
If I just wear like nothing under, no pants.
Your dick would be up in. What is this?
I'm trying. Oh, it's like.
Is that a frog?
Someone catching a frog.
Is there like a? Is it a pun?
You might need a single pasty.
Also, whose personal photo is this? Like who?
Yeah, who submitted their costume?
Like their costume.
I think it's a frog because I thought that was like tongue, but I guess it's just a fish he's catching.
Is it just a fish?
I suppose so. Okay. It's a boy. It's a girl. Inflatable baby costume.
Oh, that's so bad.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm not impressed with these suggestions. I'm gonna give you guys 2 more rounds. 2 more rounds of links. You guys can't fuck this up, okay? Unimpressed. You gotta pick it up. Try not to talk about them, remember?
I'm not gonna say anything.
We're just gathering them.
Oh my god.
That's a crazy costume.
That's a crazy one.
Don't look. Y'all should go with Superman and Supergirl. It would also go with Matt saying you were related. You're like, as if that's an added bonus.
What happened, Bowie? Hold on.
Oh, Bowie broke something.
What happened?
Quinn's so nice.
What did he say?
Bowie said, I feel so bad. We said, why? Bowie said, Quinn's nice. She was talking, not like talking shit about Quinn, but was not a fan of the Quinn character on TV. That's funny. Keep sending links so when we get back, when America gets back, we got him ready. We've got like 7 links right now. We need more. I need you guys to pull through. A lot of you guys sending TikToks. All right. Sorry. I know that was loud. Sorry. It's your fault for sending TikToks. Sorry. All right, let's get one more link and then we'll call it for this round. All right, no more links.
Yeah, that's really nice. Bad girl. Naughty girl.
All right, America, we got new links.
Okay. Quinn messaged Bowie first.
Ooh.
And she's like, oh, he's so nice.
Pretend I'm a golf ball. This is the worst Halloween costume.
This has got to be that's got to be for you, right? Am I gonna hit it? Like, what's the joke?
Ayo. What do you think? Can I be slutty, Fred?
You could wear little short shorts.
I don't think legs are what I'm showing off.
What would you show off?
Cock and ball.
Babe.
I don't know. What do you mean? Like, legs? I'm not a legs guy. If anything, it's like
I
shoulders,
like how Cory's
I
like,
guess.
oh no, we can't show any of the costumes that America's been looking at. Oh, but I'll say this stuff. I'll talk about my cock and ball.
Well, yeah, because I'm not going to get banned for cursing, but if I show, like, porn on the screen...
It's not porn.
It's very lewd modeling.
It's bedroom costumes.
It's lingerie.
It's bedroom costumes.
I think it's lingerie.
The
like, officially.
official name.
Let us see them. Oh, you'll see them, Mammoth. Don't worry.
Okay, I don't know Pikachu. So that's why, like, I want to do something.
I don't like the implication of, like, we get home after a crazy night, and then I slowly disrobe Pikachu. Like, I don't like this idea. As Ash. Like, this... I don't think that can happen. This is
insane.
crazy.
This is insane.
And I'm sold.
Corey's gonna do it just to say he bought something that's $1,600.
Almost $1,700. Rustang Samurai Iron Takeda Clan Black. It's pretty good. All right, let's see it. What are they dressing up as? What do you think?
I don't know. Oh, the Slinky.
It's adorable.
Is his name just Slinky?
Adorable.
That's creative.
Coraline couple from last year. My first ever attempt at SFX makeup, or special effects makeup, right?
Yeah.
It is a cool
Oh,
costume.
she did the bloody eye.
They did a great job here.
Yeah, that's good.
I like the duct tape on the jacket too. We can't hear it. It's okay. I wasn't hearing anything either.
I couldn't hear anything.
There's nothing to hear. It's cute, but I don't think it's the direction we're looking. America blue hair will hit. It would look cool. Yeah, America's talked about Fred and Daphne. Peaky Blinders, not for me.
I don't know the show. Ratatouille's kind of cute. Would you want to be a
Ratatouille.
chef?
Danny and Santa's Grease. Pennywise and Georgie. I don't know.
And
Harry Potter, I think that's terrible. Boxing. I don't like the That's a
What,
weird
he's-
pose.
I've already been Lola. I've already been Lola Bunny.
Okay, send me that. Joker and Harley Quinn. Oh my God, should we be Joker Harley Quinn from the movie?
I've already been Harley Quinn.
Yeah, send that. Who? The Flip.
No.
Rasta Impasta electric utility poles. You want us to be electric utility poles?
That's weird. I didn't even know costumes like this existed.
This is like our dog toys that are alcoholic. It's like just costumes of everyday objects. It's kind of cute.
The next one's gonna be like a fork and a spoon.
Well, that'd be less weird, I think. This is crazy. Ghostface and a victim.
No, not just a
Is that
victim.
the-
That's Drew Barrymore.
Is Drew Barrymore?
What's her name in the movie?
Ghostface would
Sydney?
be
No, not Sydney's the main girl.
Ghostface would be a very easy costume to pull
I had
off.
friends who did this costume a few years ago. So I don't know. Would that be weird? I feel like it'd be weird.
Beetlejuice.
I was Beetlejuice 2 years ago. Beetlejuice's bride.
Johnny and I think America and I, 60% of our love is based upon being Dune haters.
This movie sucked. Casey's her name. That's right.
Dune and Dune 2, trash.
I don't watch Bridgerton, so I don't think that'd be very exciting. Sabrina.
What does this even mean?
and Barry.
They have super distinctive looks. Sabrina, I
They
guess,
do,
has...
but I'm not going to go out of my way to be blonde.
Yeah, what is this? Spaghetti and meatballs?
Can you block the words Rasta and pasta, please? These are not good.
People go as celebrities a lot.
Well, I have a couple of celebrities in mind.
Excuse me. Alright. We're gonna do one more round of links, then call it, okay? One more.
Which one's the best one? Which one have you liked? What do you think?
I think there's something to Kermit and Miss Piggy.
Or like, has this helped you realize, you know, what direction you actually want to go in?
I think there's something to Kermit and Miss Piggy. I think that could be a funny one.
You think so?
I think so. MGK and Megan Fox, another great idea.
Yeah, because you're so tall.
Crazy you said that.
Isn't he like 7 feet?
Not 7 feet. He's probably like 6'4".
That's really tall.
Who would you say in the pods if I was like, who do you think you are? If we're in the pods, America, I'm like, what celebrity do you look like? Do you have an answer?
Me?
Yeah.
I've gotten Miranda Cosgrove a lot.
Okay. Yeah, I see it. I think I go Chandler Riggs.
Still? I hate that.
Yeah. When I was younger, I looked more like Matt
I
Damon.
hated Carl. I was a Carl hater. I couldn't wait for him to die.
Okay. No more links. We're gonna call it here. If you got one last link, you can send it in now. But this is it. So final chance. Final chance. All right. There you go, Katie. We got your link in. Okay. Let's dive into it. All right. Last two. Sorry. Okay. Starting with the classic Mario and Peach.
Okay. Do you think we could do Daisy and Luigi?
Yes, we could. I don't know if I'm tall enough to go Luigi, but it's an option. Rob and Leah.
But they're not together. This would be weird. And
Yeah.
Leah is with Miguel.
Also,
I feel like 2 Love Island contestants, maybe.
Rob is so hot too.
Um,
I'm not trying to. That's a bad look for me. Dynamic duo Halloween costume.
do you know what this is, babe?
It's Nacho Libre, right?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Just making sure.
It's cute. I like this idea. Who would you want to be?
Honestly, I'd have to be Encarnacion. Hello. Because I thought about you wearing that outfit, the nun outfit, and I
already
don't think
said some.
that would fly.
Aesthetic Halloween costume ideas. This is
Johnny and Mavis. Oh, this is from fucking Hotel Transylvania.
Oh, I haven't seen it. I've heard great things though.
I didn't recognize that. They just look like a normal couple, like kissing at a party. I was like, what is this?
Oh, come on. You can do better than this.
Is this
Just the
Cars?
cars, hats. You want to be Sally? Sally Ride?
No.
Okay.
Because Jag would get ideas. Who was talking about Sally being hot?
I think I brought it up as a joke. I think because I came into a room and they were talking about like hot cartoon characters, and I said Sally Ride, and they all got mad at me because I wasn't taking it seriously. I'm like, taking what seriously? The sexualizing of cartoon characters? And then Cameron's like, Nala, and Jag's like, yo! That's right! It's okay. That's...
Oh.
Yeah, good for blocking that term, Mike. So you want me to be like a New Yorker or a tourist, and you're the Statue of Liberty?
That's cute. Why'd they scratch off their faces like that?
Well, you don't want to, leak them.
I like that Statue of Liberty costume, though. I really like it. Oh, babe, I'm stressed out. We have 2 weeks.
It'd be fun. This is awesome.
I've been this costume before.
Well, it's been fun.
I'm sorry, babe.
So Fox News. Okay, so Tucker Carlson and the green M&M.
No, you're not gonna be Tucker Carlson. Are you kidding me? Nothing with Fox News.
It's a funny costume.
The next link is gonna be like Trump and Melania.
Who?
Is that not her name?
Melania.
Melania, sorry.
But yeah, I don't have a Tucker Carlson impression. Actually, I do. I don't do the voice well, but I do the tone and the pacing well.
Try it.
I have to get back into character. He goes very high pitched, like, and it's crazy. The liberals expect us to do one thing, and then they just do another. Huh. It's very like, that's how they do it.
I have no idea who Tucker Carlson
Oh,
is.
this?
We already thought of this. That's so funny. We've been talking about this.
Yeah, this was
costume.
a legitimate idea to the point where America like typed out something to Taylor and Joseph asking if
I need to
they'd
ask
be
if
okay
it's
with
okay. Yeah.
it. This would be cute, but how do you dress up as Julie Chen?
The bob.
Yeah, I guess. It's a cute concept though.
And like Big Brother note cards.
Yeah. I'll be Jerry O'Connell. Again, funny implication. Bob and a Bible, yeah. That's a good idea. This is a terrible costume. I thought this was gonna be Rasta and Pasta.
I did too. I was scanning the screen.
Beekeeper and a bee. I don't like the implication of that. Nice one. Next up,
Oh, two people had the same idea.
Barbie and Ken. Doing it in 2024 would be crazy.
That is crazy.
Actually crazy.
My friends, Barbara and Kenny, were Barbie and Ken like 4 years ago.
Yeah, they were ahead of the curve.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Do the Taylor and Joseph costume. It's good, LOL. It'd be good until I was in the Joseph costume.
It'd be good until we have to go out with the costume.
Oh, no.
And Cory doesn't want to get on the Uber. Not this shit again.
Rasta and pasta. Alright, last costume. This better have the one we need. Oh, this is a cool-ass costume, actually.
Zelda?
Zelda's cool as hell. Do you want to be, the Inkling girl?
No.
We should be
She's
Inklings.
ugly.
What?
The Inkling girl with the micro bangs? I don't think so.
I think she should be Isabel, then.
Is that the one dressed in red?
You should be Wendy.
With the hoops?
Yeah. Wendy Koopa. I think you should be Wendy Koopa, and I'll be Lemmy. Or I could be Bowser Jr. too.
I don't like you joking around like this, babe. This is a serious thing. And I have less than 2 weeks to get all my stuff together.
Animal Crossing Isabel, yes. I'll be Tom Nook. Anyways, that'll do it. Kind of a truncated stream, but I think this is exactly what we were going to do no matter when we did it. Halloween stress, because America takes this shit very seriously, so we're going to have to dial in.
Yeah, I'm a little stressed.
But we're going to go meet Dawn for dinner. That's our plan, so we appreciate you guys. I'll be streaming again tomorrow or Wednesday, one of the two, not both. Just more BB26, like, ending the season, putting it all behind us, then moving on to the new stuff.
Oh my god.
That's where we're at. Also, I said it last stream, I'll say it one more time again. To the Patreon complainers, we're going to stop over-promising.
And just deliver less.
But you're going to stop complaining. That's the way
Yeah.
I see it. Because it's kind of pissing me off. And also, if you don't want to give us money, I respect that. Don't give us money. Because I'd rather you not give us money and not complain than give us money and complain. You know what I mean?
Cory's being nice.
Yeah, America's version is...
He's not
Everyone
nice.
likes when America like says it like it is until it's directed at them.
Yeah.
So,
Anyway.
anyways, that is all we got. Thank you all for hanging out.